for you with more than 150 wineries. The cellar door experience is only rivaled by the setting. So whether you're planning a romantic escape or feeling like fun with friends, make sure you head to the Hunter.
So next up is men's singles final, and both players unseeded. Of course, it's the winner last week, Srikanth Kidambi, in his third consecutive Super Series tournament final, because he was also in the final in Singapore, where he lost to his teammate Sai Praneeth. He's up today against the reigning world and Olympic champion, Chen of China. As far as the men's singles Super Series standings are concerned, the reward for Srikanth Kidambi is the fact that he will be the #1 on that list at the end of this tournament. Whether he wins or loses today's final, he will swap places with Chen. As you can see, Chen Long isn't even on the list, but I believe he will enter the top 10. He's currently at 16 in the world. Chi, who's currently at #7 after his semi-final here, he will go to #3. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, only 4 different nations involved at quarter-final stage, 4 Chinese players, and that 4 Chinese players was down to 2 by the semi-final stage. And as you can see, Srikanth Kidambi coming through against the former champion Chen Long, coming through the bottom half of the draw against the veteran Lee Hyun-il from Korea. Srikanth Kidambi. What a run of good form he has enjoyed. Well, despite Chen Long not being seeded, he is, in many people's opinion, the best player in the world. And I think his status as the reigning world and Olympic champion, perhaps testament to that belief. So our court officials being introduced to the fans. Srikanth Kidambi. And the world and Olympic champion. Now, just to put it into perspective, how incredible it is for Srikanth Kidambi to be in a 3rd consecutive Super Series tournament final. He's only the 5th man in history to achieve that. 3 consecutive Super Series tournament finals.
Black.
Sonny Dwi Kunchoro managed to do it in 2008, and of course Lee Chong-wei, his opponent of today, Chen Long, and Lin Dan. So the other 4 players who have managed to reach 3 consecutive Super Series tournament finals have all been Olympic medalists. I wonder if that's a sign for things to come. Srikanth is 24 years of age and has been as high as 3 in the world ranking. In fact, 11 weeks this time 2 years ago. He shot up 11 places after winning last week in Jakarta, and he was a semi-finalist last year here in Sydney, losing out to the eventual champion Vitinghus. Now, in the second round here, he beat the current world #1, Song Wan-ho, coming from a game down to win just shy of the hour mark. And then in the quarterfinal, he reversed the results from the Singapore Super Series final by beating Sai Praneeth in 2 straight games. And then yesterday in the semi-final against the #4 seed, the All England finalist Shi Wu-chi, he was very impressive indeed. Chen Long, well, he's 28 years of age now, from Jingzhou in Hubei province. He is the former world #1. 75 consecutive weeks as world #1. And he won this title 2 years ago, beating Victor Axelsen in the final. Now, as far as his matches are concerned, well, in the second round, he got revenge for the man that beat him last year. And that's Anthony Ginting of Indonesia. In the quarterfinal, he beat the 2014 winner, Lindan, the former world and Olympic champion. Saved 3 match points in that deciding game. He was 18-20 down and 20-21 down. And then in the semi-final, he beat the veteran Lee Hyun-il from Korea again in 3 games. So he hasn't played against any seeded players. As we look at Mike Wright from England, our umpire, our service judges from Japan. So as far as these 2 players are concerned, well, the man very much in form has to be Srikanth Kidambi. But when you look at their previous meetings, if you're an Indian fan, look away now, because of the previous 5, Chen Long has won all of them. And only once has it gone to 3 games. The last time they met was in the quarter-final of the team competition, the Sudirman Cup, which took place on the Gold Coast. What a wonderful venue the Gold Coast was, and what a wonderful competition the Sudirman Cup was. And of course, India doing well by qualifying from the group, beating Indonesia. And this man was a big part of India's achievements on the Gold Coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kidambi Srikanth, India. And on my left, Chen Long, China.
Oh, there's plenty of Chinese support.
Kidambi Srikanth to serve.
And I know
Love
that
all.
there's a lot
Play.
of Indian fans in the stadium today as well. Oh dear, that's an ominous start, isn't it? Service error to
Service
start
over.
with.
1.
It'd be understandable
Love.
that he's a little nervous, Srikanth. Oh, yes.
Service over.
Well, as far as
1-all.
Chen Long is concerned, it's been a long time since he last won a Super Series title. You have to go back to October 2015, 20 months ago, when he won the 2015 Denmark Premier Super Series event. But of course, since that last Super Series victory, not only the Asian Championships earlier this year, but the all-important Olympic gold medal in Rio last year. And I think any player in world badminton would treasure the Olympic gold above any Super Series title. But it's unusual, because we as the fans, Steve, we expect Olympic champions to just come out and keep winning, and that's not reality.
No, it's been a long time since he's won, and it's extraordinary. It really is. Also because, I mean,
challenge.
Chen Long challengers called in
a small group of players that are markedly better than the best. There's not that many in the men's singles compared to women's singles.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
But they haven't
Service
played each
over.
other, these two players, in 15 and 16.
2, 3.
That's also a little bit surprising because
Play.
we saw Srikanth as the up-and-coming player when he won the China Open. But
China Open of 2014.
yeah, exactly. Played each other the tournament after in Hong Kong where Chen won it, which was quite understandable after the India won both men's and women's singles that year in China Open. But then, blocked by injury and
3, 4.
expectations perhaps to build on that win, and I think it's fantastic to see him back here playing so well, Srikanth.
Yes. All those injury problems. That's delightful. Well, you made a very, what I thought was a very bold statement yesterday, Steve, when you said that Srikanth currently is the best attacking player in men's singles in world badminton.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
Three.
So we know that from the women's doubles that the shuttles are a bit to the slow side, and how will it affect these two players? Well, Srikanth's attack is a very steep attack, so I'm not sure it will affect him that much. Perhaps a little, but it will also help his defense when Chen is attacking.
I have to say, the defensive shot initially from Chen Long was superb.
Service over. 6, 4.
That one there. How did he control that? Look, he does a full pirouette there.
Is going to look to do as much as he can, keep a constant pressure on Srikanth.
Service over. 7, 5.
Yeah, good judgment. Oh, there's the steep attack that you were talking about, Steve.
Yeah, it hits the court very early.
8, 5.
And by that I mean perhaps 5-10 centimeters closer to the net than other players' smashes would hit the floor. And it means something. Sometimes you have to dive to a little bit of an awkward position. One of the things to do for Chen Long is to move his stance a little bit forward when he feels that Srikanth is attacking.
Service over. 9-6.
Oh, challenge. Yeah.
Kidambi
Challenge
Srikanth
that.
challengers.
You saw it as good though, Steve.
Yeah, I saw it on the line. No.
Correction. Out.
Yes, good challenge.
10-6. Play.
Oh, great defence.
Chen Long. Successful in the beginning of the rally, playing Srikanth from side to side.
7-10.
Lost to another Indian, Prannoy, in Indonesia Open. It was a bit of surprise to me because I felt that Chen Long looked to play really well when he beat Jonathan Christie very easy.
Eight, 10.
But he's been struggling, both against Lin Dan and Lee Hyun-il in the semi-final. A tough match.
Yeah.
9,
It's a
10.
surprise to me, though, that Chen Long not seeded himself because his ranking wasn't high enough at the time when the seeding was done, and he hasn't played against another seeded player.
No. He mentioned it also earlier when he said that it was the first time, or not the first time, but only 25 times out of something.
11-9.
To play in the
Fixable.
final.
Yeah, 2-point advantage for Srikanth Kidambi. Going back to that point, Steen, about him not playing any other seeds, it should be pointed out that by quarterfinal there was only 2 seeds left anyway. So, and that was Shi Yu-chi and Tian Hao Wei.
Yeah, and the point I was going to make is that the world ranking list is a little delayed. It's a little delayed as to display current form, because of course, the tournaments that counts towards the world ranking is the tournaments that you played the last year. So it doesn't necessarily reflect the current form amongst the 8, 10, 12 best players.
10,
and that
11.
also explains why we quite rarely see number 1 and 2 seed play each other in the final.
Oh, that's nice. Net shot off a net shot, and then hesitated. And that hesitation cost him dear. Looked down to get his spatial awareness from this lift here. Look, he looks down, but by the time he looked back up again, his timing was way off.
12-11.
One of the things that Maria Honduras has told Srikanth in the interval is to play a couple of clears to open up the court so that Chen Long doesn't know that everything is coming more or less to the front court when he's got an overhand shot.
It's called wide and long.
Service over. 13.
Chen Long is the only player contesting today's finals who's been champion here previously, since it's been a Super Series. The other player who's won a title here is Setiawan. He's going to be in the men's doubles. Oh, that's good play.
Look at 12.
From that base position. He's looking for the flat pushes, isn't he?
Yeah. Shots from that backhand corner. It's the third time he plays the cross smash there. He's put 2 wide and 1 in the net now.
Chen Long's coach.
Yeah, got reasonably good memories from Sydney himself. Won the bronze in 2000 Olympics. Beating together in the playoff for the bronze medal.
All.
Simply too short and too flat.
Yeah, and the first defense from Chen Long, this one here, goes into the middle of the court, challenging Srikanth to play with accuracy, and he wasn't able to do it. The momentum is shifting to Chen Long at the moment, but it's so close that a couple of good rallies from Srikanth could still give him this game. That's a great smash after the spin.
Service over. 15 all.
Oof, crikey. Was that worth a challenge?
Yeah, I think it might have been, but he's only got 1 left.
Yeah.
17-15.
It's too loose. Well taken by Chen Long.
Service over. 16-17.
Attempted net shot from Srikanth. Yeah, way too loose. Oh, he's missed it.
Level. All.
Playing these big points, isn't it? It's not necessarily
17.
about the big shots, Steen. It's about these crucial points at this sort of a stage in the game. Who's got the nerve? Who's got the character to make it count? And the answer is Chen Long is responding exceptionally well.
19-17.
It's 4 straight points now for the Olympic champion.
Thank you.
Exceptional quality on that defensive shot from Chen Long. Prevents Srikanth from finishing the rally.
Net play in men's singles is absolutely crucial.
18.
Hit the top of the
19.
tape and went over. Setting up the short lift.
And when an attacking player, of course you need good net game, because otherwise you won't be able to play yourself to the chances. Another mistake on a cross shot from the backhand side.
So 19 all.
19 all.
Srikanth responds after
20. Game points.
losing
19.
4 straight points by winning 3 straight points himself to give himself a game point opportunity. There's the defensive shot from Chen Long, played back from the net area towards the midcourt. This one here.
And again, a loose shot from Srikanth.
So 20 all, extra points required. Brilliant defence from Srikanth. Kidambi. He looked so calm as he played it. Look at that. Just guiding it across courts.
21-20.
Look how he bended his knees and just soaked up the pressure of the power shot. And it's a second game point opportunity. about placement, that final smash from Srikanth Kidambi. It wasn't powerful,
First
but
game
the
won by
precision
Kidambi Srikanth.
forced the error from his
22-20.
opponent. And the opening game to Srikanth, 22-20.
Seconds.
Well, an excellent opening game there in this men's singles final. Srikanth Kidambi already written his own little piece of history by contesting a third consecutive Super Series tournament final. Only the fifth man in history to do so.
Love all. Play.
He's one game away from adding the Australian Open title to the one he won last week in Indonesia. What a rally. Oh, and what a finish to the rally. Accuracy again from Srikanth.
One love.
Threaded it down the line.
Not many players that just kills it with one shot on Chen.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Steve, you were making a very good point yesterday as well. There's only been one men's doubles pair from the 3 previous Australian Opens when they've been part of the Super Series that's managed to win in both Indonesia. That's gone wide. And here in Australia.
Yeah.
And yet a men's singles player is one game away from achieving the same thing.
Yeah, that's amazing. And, I thought at the beginning of the match that Srikanth had a little disadvantage, being tired and coming off the win in Indonesia and so on. On the other hand, Chen Long had 2 long matches in quarterfinal and semifinal. But he can't get his defense going, Chen Long. Cannot cope with the attack of Srikanth.
Yeah, and there's that follow-up that we've been talking about, you and I, for 2 weeks from Srikanth. Now it's development in his game. That one's gone wide, and we believe that is quite probably the influence of Handoyo.
Yeah, to some extent. I mean, Srikanth always had a good follow-up, but it's definitely in good shape here. But also we saw a couple of matches with HS Pranoy last week, also beating Chen Long. He made some very good follow-ups that I hadn't really seen, and a lot about taking the right decisions and judging well what you can get away with. Sometimes we see players go for a winner, and it seems like they missed a big opportunity. But when you see it in replay, you realize it wasn't that big an opportunity. Great attacking game again from Srikanth.
6.
We know that Taufik Riyad, who was formerly coached by Mulyo Handoyo, he was a master of that.
Yeah.
And it's such a crucial situation because you've attacked and you've brought yourself in a good position where you're looking for a chance to win the rallies. So if you overcommit, then you suddenly lose points from the position where you were about to win it, which is very tough for the
3-6
mental part of the game. It's like having a smash winner that's just out.
Yeah.
Very big difference.
Oh, it was a good flick serve. So up the rally. Yeah, look how done Srikanth was when he played that return to the flick serve.
Yep, thank you.
Good note shot. Missed it.
One of the things with Srikanth that is not as obvious to notice is that he's actually quite fast, especially his fast forward. Light-footed, but not the way that we saw Okuhara, where she's sort of like bouncing around on court. But he's so fast when he's attacked and coming towards the net. So he's always seems to be in good positions.
Yeah.
6-all.
Oh, Chen Long, that gets the wrong side. Had have gone over, that would have been a winner. Challenge here.
Chen Long challenges.
That's wasted.
Hold in.
Yeah, I thought he was in too. But we'll wait for Hawkeye. Here we go. Oh no, it was out. Well, great challenge from
Correction, out.
For a couple of minutes, I need to see my optician.
7-6.
Too many mistake calls from today.
play.
But good spotted by Chen Long.
Yeah.
Service
Nice
over.
drop shot also from Srikanth.
7-all.
Short of the white line. Makes an impact.
Yes. Absolutely sensational.
8-7.
Look at that movement.
His style is a little bit odd for an Indian player. I don't think I haven't seen any Indian player be so strong in the attacking game as Srikanth. I normally see Indian players very, very strong in rallying, but not in attacking. And
You're talking about men's singles players here?
yes,
Yep.
but I could actually talk about any Indian player. Singing and women's singles, the exception.
Service
He's
over.
just threading it down the lines, Srikanth.
9-8.
I think Chen Long needs to play a
Service
lot
over.
more from side to side.
9-all.
Get him to move sideways.
Service over. 10-9.
Well played.
11-9.
It's one of the rare
Interval.
occasions that Chen Long has guessed right as far as the direction of the smash, but he still couldn't deal with it. So Srikanth's been there, 2-point advantage, having already won the first.
Seconds. 20 seconds. (11-9).
Steen, just before
Play.
the mid-game interval, you were talking about Chen Long you felt needed to move Srikanth from side to side. Are you talking about at the back of the court, or are you talking about some attacking play?
Yeah, both actually, but I think he needs to also attack a bit more. Right now, he's made to look a little bit stupid by Srikanth in his defense. He simply can't see what's going on. That's down the line again.
Oh, there's another challenge.
Chen Long challenges.
Chen Long
Called in.
challenged once in this second game previously, and he was proved absolutely correct. What about this time? No, he was wrong this time.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So good variation.
One challenge remaining.
Srikanth.
12-9. Play.
he's making, oof, net cord there, lucky for Chen Long. But Chen Long in that rally did start to move Srikanth. Deep forehand, backhand, back to the deep forehand again.
Ten, 12.
And again, I mean, if that doesn't hit the net, then Srikanth has made such a good net play that he will have an attacking opportunity afterwards.
Service over. 13-10.
That was slightly deflected by
Over.
the net cord there, that attacking shot from Chen Long.
Eleven, 13.
Oh, that's super.
And it's working perfectly whenever Chen Long tries to play this cross clear. Srikanth is crossing back at him.
14.
He can't do anything, Chen Long. He's got to respect the straight smash, because he's also smashed straight a couple of times, straight on the line. One out that I saw on the line, but it was out.
Yeah.
So he's been playing with so good variation, and
Service over. 12.
putting pressure on
14.
Chen Long. And the most positive thing for Chen Long right now is that he's only 2 points adrift. Yes.
Service over. 15, 12.
The solution for Srikanth is also lying in Chen Long's short forehand corner. Directly opposite the backhand of Srikanth, which is very, very good at the net, but also the corner where Chen Long is a little bit slow.
And I feel that Chen Long needs to, you know, so far in the match, I feel he's been reactive, which is very much his style of play. But I think he has to be more proactive right now.
Exactly a good example. You can't afford to just play passive on that shot, because Srikanth will go in and he will take the chance and he will score the point himself.
13.
So he's, in many ways, you can say that he's tried to beat Srikanth with his normal patient game, rock solid defense and so on. It's been all but rock solid today, so I don't think he can beat him that way today. He's got to try to attack, see if his attack is better than Srikanth's defense.
Yeah. Because that really hasn't been explored enough as far as Chen Long is concerned.
No. But Srikanth has 2 times in 2 weeks opened up the defense of Chen Long. Now he's totally demolishing Chen Long's defense here in the second game.
17,
So
13.
the only really, really strong defensive player that we haven't seen him dispose of is Lee Chong-wei.
It's landed in.
Service over. 14, 17.
Good clear.
It's landed in. Time is running out
Service
for
over.
the world and Olympic champion Chen Long, because Srikanth
18.
Kidambi
14.
is just 3 points away from his second Super Series title in 2 weeks. Make that 2 points away. His game plan has been excellent. His execution of that
19,
game plan
14.
has been wonderful. Oh, good defense. Yeah, well done, Chen Long.
Service over.
And does he get
15,
nervous, Srikanth? I don't
19.
think so. He knows that he can win the biggest tournaments. He knows that from China Open 2014, and now he's back to form. He's back to where he wants to be.
Well, that is perfection on the net shot from Chen Long.
16, 19.
Oh, a service error. His first of the match, Chen Long, that's one apiece.
Service over.
Srikanth started the match
20.
with a service error.
Match point.
And his opponent,
16.
and now a service error to give match point opportunities.
Game.
Incredible. 22-20, 21-16. And a second Super Series title in 2 weeks, in his third consecutive Super Series tournament final. Yeah, that's nice. Making sure he went to thank his opponent. Without an opponent, you don't have the moment of victory. Well, that's astonishing. A service error and then a return error from the world and Olympic champion. Srikanth Kidambi, I felt, in all honesty, was a class above his opponent today, and that really is saying something against the reigning world and Olympic champion. Their confirmation, 22-20, 21-16, and Srikanth Kidambi adds a 4th Super Series title to his list of achievements throughout his career.
singles final, please welcome the court officials, Mike Wright, England, and Takahiko Sujinaka from Japan to the stage. Presenting the token of appreciation is Iwan Sunito, CEO of Crown Group. Ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up of the men's singles of the Crown Group Australian Badminton Open 2017, Chen Long, China.
The reigning world and Olympic champion, Chen Long, champion here 2 years ago. This year, beaten by a player very much in form. Well, it's a landmark for his Super Series appearances, Chen Long. It was his 30th today.
A MetLife trophy and a Badminton Australia gift is Mr. Paul Satio, CEO of Crown Group.
And of his 30 Super Series tournament finals, this is only the 11th time he's had to settle for second best.
Please give it up for Chen Long, China. Ladies and gentlemen, winning his first men's singles at the Crown Group Australian Badminton Open 2017, Srikanth Kidambi, India.
Second Super Series title in 2 weeks, in his third consecutive Super Series tournament final.
Paul Satio to present the gold medal and gold check.
Well, he has a remarkable record in Super Series tournament finals. This was his 5th, and it's his 4th title. What a few months he's having.
And presenting the MetLife Trophy and Boomerang. Please welcome back Mr. Iwan Suwino. And presenting the cup, please welcome back Mr. Huang Xiaomo. Men's singles champion, Srikanth Kidambi.
Well, he's rewritten the record books. 3 consecutive Super Series tournament finals and a second title in 2 weeks for Srikanth Kidambi. What a couple of weeks he's had. Men's doubles is up next.
Setting sail on the pristine waters surrounding the harbour city, you get a unique view of all the fun to be had. Whether on a boat, on land, or maybe on 2 wheels, you could never run out of things to do in Sydney. Discover the rich colour of the Indigenous culture of the first Australians, or head to the beach and maybe grab a board to enjoy one of the country's favourite pastimes. Whether you're on the sand or in the city, there are countless ways to immerse yourself in the diverse, magnificent delights of a Sydney lifestyle.
Well, after that magnificent performance by Srikanth Kidambi, we turn our attention to men's doubles, and it's the mixed nationality pairing of Hendra Setiawan and Tamboon Hyong in their first ever Super Series tournament final as a pair. They've got 44 appearances in Super Series between them, but the first as a pair. They're up against number 3 seeds Takeshi Kimura and Keigo Sonoda. Well, as far as the Japanese pair are concerned, when you look at the Super Series standings, they're currently at number 3, and win or lose, they'll still stay at number 3 because the number 1 pair have been in 3 tournament finals, as indeed have the second pair on that list, Gideon and Sukamolio. 4 of the top 5 pairs have all been in a Super Series tournament this year, but the only exception is indeed that Japanese pair of Kimura and Sonoda. So will they put that right and be able to win their first Super Series title of the year? Well, like the men's singles quarterfinal stage of the men's doubles, we only had 2 seeded pairs left in the draw, both in the bottom half of the draw, and both had to play against each other. It was the number 3 seeds Kimura and Sonoda that overcame the number 8 seeds. And as you can see in the top half of the draw, it was the mixed nationality pair that had a thrilling 3-game semi-final over Liu Chen and Jiang Nan.